Bro, it's over. It is now officially confirmed that aliens are going to attack us very soon. So if you don't know, a few months ago, a Manhattan-sized spaceship started coming towards us at 135,000 miles per hour. A top Harvard professor was warning everyone about it, saying it was nuclear-powered, and was calling the world leaders. But it got much more terrifying because a NASA-coordinated defense group has officially declared the spaceship a planetary threat. The reason NASA is panicking is because the spaceship is literally slowing down. It's hitting the brakes. And the final proof, which makes it even more terrifying, is that the exhaust from this thing is made of a metal that doesn't exist in nature. It's only ever been man-made. This is not some space rock. The Harvard professor is now basically screaming that it's a massive mothership getting ready to release its attack drones on us. If movie killers were after you, part 1. If Chucky was chasing you, that's not a horror movie. That's a minor inconvenience at ankle level. Like, bro, you could literally step over him and he'd have to recalibrate his entire attack plan. Jump on a table? Congratulations! You've just achieved God mode. He's down there having a full temper tantrum. Tiny knife waving around like a toddler who found scissors. And if he actually manages to climb up after you, you just grab him by that crusty orange hair and hold him up like a misbehaving rotisserie chicken. He'll be swinging his little doll legs like, I'll get you! Like, no you won't. Now, Art the Clown? Yeah. No, once he enters your life, it's over. Forget running, forget hiding, forget living. That man is built like a final boss with infinite stamina. You could lock your doors, move houses, switch countries, fake your death, and he'll still appear behind you.
Guys, she fell on top of me! Quick recap, I'm at her house. Her parents are stuck because of flooding. She asked me to stay the night. So, it's like 11 p.m., time for bed. I grab a blanket, head to the couch.
Good night.
I lay there, trying to sleep, but I can't. The storm outside, being in her house, my mind is racing. Then my phone buzzes.
You awake?
Yeah, can't sleep.
Same. Wanna come upstairs?
I go upstairs, to her room. It's dark. She's sitting on her bed. I sit on the floor next to her bed. We just start talking about random stuff, laughing quietly. Then she starts teasing me about when she held my hand. I argue back. She reaches down to push my shoulder, and she loses her balance. She falls forward, and suddenly, she's on top of me. Hands on either side of my head, looking right at me. We both just freeze. I can feel her breathing. She's staring at me. I'm staring at her, and neither of us moves. For like 5 seconds. Feels like forever.
Oh my gosh.
She gets up, fast.
I should probably try to get some sleep.
Yeah, me too. I go back downstairs, lay on the couch. But I can't sleep. I just keep replaying that moment. The way she looked at me. How close we were. And I know she's upstairs doing the same thing. Everything just changed.
So Jack Doherty just got released from jail and is already being the most insufferable person imaginable. So if you didn't know, Jack Doherty was arrested and charged for possession of illegal substances and resisting an officer while also blocking oncoming traffic for content. And the worst part, ever since he got released, he's gotten more freaking annoying. Now he is just going around flexing about going to jail. He changed his profile picture on X to his mugshot, talking about first day out. He's literally acting like he just finished serving a life sentence. Like, bro, you were in there for like 5 hours until one of your friends bailed you out. At least people in his comments are clowning on him. And on the bright side, he still has a court date and there's a chance he'll be put back if found guilty of these crimes. Bro, my mom did my rant voiceover today. She saw me editing and said, "You're always yelling at your phone. Let me do it for once."
Hi everyone, I'm his mom, and I just want to know, why aren't you people supporting my son's channel? He's in that room every night, yelling at a screen about Roblox. He doesn't even touch grass anymore. Just like the video, okay? Maybe he'll finally come downstairs and talk to us again.
Bro, she just emotionally manipulated my whole audience. But like, do what she said. These are my rules as your dad. Rule number 1, if you're getting bullied at school, we are both going down there. You take the kid, I'll take the dad, and we'll show them who's the better family. Rule 2, every night after dinner we play video games for at least 1 hour. No excuses, even if mom's giving us the death stare. That's our sacred time. Rule 3, every single Sunday we train baseball in the backyard. And rule 4, I will never snitch on you to your mother, ever. I've been in your shoes, I've done worse, and I made it out alive. You screw up, you come to me. We fix it together, because that's what dads do. And if anyone's got a problem with how I parent, they can say it to my face. You know, the hardest part about loving a pet is that you know from the very first day how it's going to end. You bring them home, this tiny little creature, and they become your entire world. They're your best friend, your secret keeper, the only one who's always happy to see you, no matter what. You watch them grow up. You celebrate their birthdays. You take 1,000,000 pictures. You memorize the sound of their paws on the floor. They're not just a pet, they're family. And then you start to notice it. The small, heartbreaking changes. Their face gets a little gray around the edges. They don't jump as high as they used to. They start sleeping a little more. And the roles slowly begin to switch. You're not just their owner anymore. You're their caretaker. You're the one helping them up the stairs. And that's when you remember the unspoken deal you made on day 1. In exchange for years of the purest, most unconditional love you'll ever know, you have to be the one to see them through to the end. You have to be strong enough to say goodbye. And when they're gone, the silence in the house is deafening. But you know you'd do it all over again. In a heartbeat. Roblox just got banned in in Russia. And honestly, this might actually be a good thing. Yeah, I said it. They banned it because of some things I can't say on YouTube. But trust me, it was messy. Russia is now the third country to drop the hammer on Roblox. And here's the thing. Roblox is doing this to themselves. They're not fixing the problems. They're not addressing the chaos, the issues, the stuff everyone's been screaming about for years. It's like they keep slapping duct tape on a sinking ship and acting shocked when the water keeps coming in. I love Roblox, but man, when you refuse to fix anything, this is what happens. Countries start looking at the mess and go, nope, not our problem anymore. What do you think about this? Sophie Rain is ending world hunger? So if you haven't heard, Sophie Rain, who is an OF creator, has apparently been donating a large amount of her money to any family that has been affected by the SNAP's benefit cuts. Those are financial benefits that provide money to buy groceries. And the government ordered its states to cut those benefits by 35%. Like, bro, are we serious? An OF model is helping the poor more than the US government. Most content creators with millions of dollars wouldn't even look at their general direction and only donate to their fake charities, while Sophie Rain is out here using her gooner money to save the world. Bro, she's literally Robin Hood, stealing from the rich gooner men and donating it to the poor. So this guy was sued for $500,000 for saving a child's life. So if you didn't know, this guy was just minding his own business, walking on the sidewalk like usual, when all of a sudden a child is falling down from the sky at full speed. And as the child is falling, he lands in the man's arms. Amazing, right? Because the man just caught the child that fell from a third-story window and saved his life. And you'd think everybody would call him a hero and thank him. Maybe he gets a reward or something, but not. Instead, the mother of the child decided to sue the man because when he caught the baby, the impact was so hard that the child fractured a lot of bones. Like, bro, instead of the mom being thankful for saving her baby's life, she decided to sue him for $500,000. That's pretty much the same as getting expelled for stopping a school shooting. If not for him, her son would have exploded like a freaking watermelon. Where was she at when her child fell?
What do you mean the DoorDash girl situation just got even crazier? So apparently, Olivia Henderson, also known as the DoorDash girl, just got arrested. Bro, who would have thought that recording a man sleeping naked in the safety of his own home and then posting it online for millions of people to see and making money off of it would have gotten her arrested? Apparently, she got arrested and charged for unlawful surveillance and spreading inappropriate images of someone online. And the craziest part, she came out here screaming that she is the victim in this situation.
This is a man's world! I'm the victim!
And many of you in my comments wrote whole novels saying that I'm spreading misinformation and that I'm apparently blaming the victim, when the only real victim here was the man just sleeping on his own couch. Now the actual police is telling her and everyone else that she is guilty of 2 felonies. What do you mean? They just officially released the Epstein files. It actually happened, so the House of Representatives had a vote whether or not they should finally release the files containing the names of powerful people who were involved with everything Jeffrey Epstein did, and they overwhelmingly voted in favor of releasing the files. It wasn't even close, 427 in favor and 1 against. That one bro who voted against gotta be stressing right now because he's definitely on that list. No way we actually get the Epstein files before GTA 6. I just hope that we don't get some blocky white piece of paper with every single name being redacted. The only thing left to do now is for the Senate to approve the release of those files, because Donald Trump himself said that it's time and he's ready to sign off on the release. This man was caught with 2 petabytes of child porn, an amount so massive investigators thought it was a typo. 2 petabytes is enough to store every major movie ever made in 4K and still have space left over. That's not a stash, that's a digital skyscraper. His setup looked like a villain's server room. Walls of hard drives, blinking lights, cables everywhere. Basically a criminal data bunker hidden in plain sight. When they finally counted everything, the room went silent. 2 full petabytes of evidence. The judge hit him with over 40 years in prison. And now, in 2025, he's still locked away. His entire digital empire erased. What the hell is wrong with this YouTuber? So recently, a prank channel called Ross Creations posted a video on his Instagram where he set a trap for opossums. So when they walked up, it would launch them 50 feet in the air. He really set everything up, recorded and edited the video, and still thought, yeah, this is a good idea. Some people are even defending him from others calling him out. He showed zero emotion and treated that poor animal like it was a toy for his content. That is the most clear sign of a potential serial killer. His defense is, well, I didn't kill the opossum, while at the same time, he reacted genuinely disappointed when it survived after hitting the ground. Yeah, he didn't unalive it in that moment, but it definitely got some broken bones, and will most likely succumb to its injuries in a couple of days because you can literally see it limping away after the fall.